the homeowners were actually someone that was referred to us from another client of ours. And they came into us because their kitchen needed to be updated. It wasn't a terrible kitchen to start with. It was a little outdated as far as the cabinetry style of it, and the function of it could be improved a little bit. So they came to see us to help them with that. So one of the things that they wanted to do was to open up their existing kitchen space into the next room, and they currently had wall cabinetry above with a pass-through opening between those two rooms. So they wanted us to completely take out those upper cabinets and just open up the space. And then they had this weird kooky little niche built into the wall that they wanted to go ahead and get rid of that as well. It worked for them when they did the remodel originally before we had come in, but they were done with it and ready to close that space off. So we went with Canyon Creek cabinetry, and it was because of a specific paint color that we wanted. It was a color that didn't require us to go into a custom paint. It was a color that they offered within their line themselves. So that's one of the reasons why we went with the Canyon Creek cabinetry. For the countertops, we went with quartz surfaces, and we used Silestone. Again, it was based on the color that she wanted to complement the paint that she was going with, and then to tie in, the flooring and the paint colors on the walls and everything. So we used the two materials, the cabinetry from Canyon Creek and Silestone countertops. So usually we'll start with Canyon Creek's standard offering of paints. They actually have quite a few color options to choose from. And then if someone isn't feeling one of those colors, it's not working with the other materials we're working with, then we can actually go into any paint color from the Sherwin-Williams paint line and actually put that onto the cabinetry. So Canyon Creek is one of our flexible lines when it comes to painted options and finding a good fit with the client. She actually had an existing island, roughly about in the same placement and size as what we went ahead and did with the remodel. That island is a very important piece for her. She uses it all the time. Yes, we did. It was a request of hers to she likes having that one continuous, I don't know if you'd say wall so much as it has the cabinetry built around that refrigerator, and then opening the space up by having the open shelves. Tie it in between, I guess you'd call like a bar area, where she has like a coffee maker and her under-counter refrigeration. So it was one of those requests that she had that we created that space. She actually had existing flooring, and she needed to continue that flow, because between the two rooms where we took down that wall to open up the space, she had that same flooring in that area. So what we did was, it was more of a patching around the kitchen remodel to bring that continuous floor, keeping that same flooring between the two rooms. Yeah, so she wanted to have a break between that whole wall of refrigeration and tall pieces and that bar area that she had. She did have an open bookshelf previously in the kitchen she had prior to the remodel, but what we did was we kind of went ahead and, I guess you'd say, update it. So we made it more current to flow with the look of the new kitchen, and then she added the baskets to kind of do this. You've got a mix and match of things that she stores there, where it doesn't become an eyesore, just by having the colors and the baskets incorporated into it. And then she does have some flexibility to move those shelves, as over the years when she decides to change what she's storing, she can move those shelves to create bigger or smaller spaces.
Wonderful.
Correct, yeah. She had the contractor go ahead and put in the recessed lighting that wasn't existing. That helped with not having any kind of big obtrusive lighting fixtures in the space to help keep it clean and open. It is a great space. It was a lot of fun to do. It's not a huge space, but we've managed to fit a lot into that space to make it a really functional kitchen. So she's got the apron sink with the refrigeration that looks built in, the under-counter refrigeration. She has the cooktop and the oven, and she has the microwave drawer. So we actually fit a lot into her space, but it wasn't a very big space. So it was actually kind of fun. It was a husband and wife. The wife, I would say, had the most input with the kitchen. It is nice when you have somebody that knows what they want. It's also nice when you have somebody that doesn't exactly know what they want, and then you help them to get there and create the space that they've always wanted.